Now, NFPA stands for the National Fire Protection Association. Again, I'm sure I'm preaching to the choir with this, but we start here because it is what it defines what we have to do. It is our Bible when it comes to the controllers, also for the pumps and the drivers. But it is the source of where we get our information on how we do things. Doesn't necessarily tell us why, but we understand it from an electrical standpoint, why those things happen. But it is very important to us. It is our Bible, and NFPA actually writes hundreds of standards, including the National Electrical Code, which would be NFPA 70, and NFPA 25. All of these are accepted and adopted around the world. And again, for NFPA, the key thing to remember is that it is a minimum standard. If your locale wants to do something and go above and beyond what the code says, you certainly can do that. But the key is not to violate the intent of what the code is trying to do. It is probably the most important standard, in my opinion, basically because in that small book, it's going to define the performance of the fire pump, the driver, which will be an engine or a motor, as well as the controller. Just a very, very important document for us all. And I can't stress it enough. It is our Bible. If someone wants to do something that goes outside of what that book tells us, a lot of times we can't do it if it's going to disrupt what the panel's intentions are. And that is to start the fire pump in case there is a catastrophic event. Now, NFPA 25 is going to be our focus when it comes to the code today because it talks about the standard for the inspecting, testing, and maintenance of these fire pump systems. Chapter 8 kind of guides you where it starts on what you need to do with regard to the control and some of the other items. And just like with NFPA 20, it is a minimum standard. In chapter 8111, it basically tells you that the minimum frequency and inspect for testing, inspection, and maintenance, it should be in accordance with the manufacturer's recommendations. Those are two very important words, manufacturer's recommendations. Please remember those because that's what's driving all of this.